A staple in the Rochester community says she's in declining health after recently being released from the hospital.
I've had trouble with my heart for years, but I guess it took a toll on me recently. But I plan on getting up again and, you know, fighting against it.
Sister Grace Miller is reflecting on her legacy as she recovers now in hospice care. For nearly 40 years, she led the way at Rochester's House of Mercy, serving the homeless and helping those in need.
I wanted them to feel like they were welcome. This was their home, and they could stay as long as they needed to stay, as long as they were okay.
Never turning away anyone looking for help.
I didn't want them to feel like they had to leave after each meal, because some places, after they had a meal, they had to leave, and I didn't want that to happen there. So I told them they could stay, have a meal and, sit down and be part of the family.
One of her favorite memories is about a man walking into the shelter late one night.
I went up to him and I said, "Are you homeless?" And he said, "No, but I'm hungry." And just the way he said, "I'm hungry," just really grabbed at me, So we went to the kitchen and I gave him a hot plate. And I turned to the oven to get another hot plate for him to take with him. And when I turned to hand it to him, he had burst out crying. And then he started to dance, and thank God we were there that night to take him in and welcome him, And that's how I felt about every homeless person.
Sister Grace is now the executive director of La Madonna della Strada, or Our Lady of the Streets, on Roycroft Drive. She's eager to continue her work and hopes others follow in her footsteps.
I would say to the leaders of the community to find housing for the homeless and be accepting of the homeless and not keep them out on the cold streets. Think of how you would feel if you were in their shoes.